Hello, my dear students. After these verbs, we have to use the infinitive. We have offer, decide, hope, deserve, promise. We have agree, plan, manage, afford, threaten, refuse, arrange, fail, forget, and learn. These verbs are followed by the infinitive with to. That means full infinitive. Let's look at these examples. It was late, so we have decided to take a taxi home. Simon was in a difficult situation, so I agreed to help him. How old were you when you learned how to drive or learned how to drive? I waved to Karen but failed to attract her attention. The negative is not to. We decided not to go out because of the weather. I promised not to be late again. After some verbs with to, we have is not possible. To is not possible. For example, enjoy, think, suggest. These are not followed by to. It is wrong to use enjoy to, think to, suggest to. I enjoy reading, not enjoy to read. Tom suggested going to the cinema, not suggested to go to the cinema. Are you thinking of buying a car? Not thinking of to buy. Yeah, for verbs with ing, see Unit 53. For verb prepositions, see Unit 62. Um, we also use to after verbs like seem, appear, tend, pretend, and claim. For example, they seem to have plenty of money. They seem to have plenty of time. I like Dan, but I think he tends to talk too much. He's talkative. And here Anne pretended not to see me when she passed me in the street. So we have seen to, tend to, and we have, of course, pretend to, tend and pretend. There is also a continuous form, yes, infinitive, to be doing, and the perfect form to have done. Let's see these examples. There is also, yes, as you have, I pretended to be reading. I am not reading. I was not reading. I pretended to be reading. I read that I was reading in order to avoid talking or mixing with other people. You seem to have lost weight. It seems that you have lost weight. Martin seems to be enjoying his new job. It seems that he is enjoying. After there, you can use the infinitive with or without to. I wouldn't dare to tell him, or I wouldn't dare tell him. But, and but here is very important. But after dare not, or daren't, you must use the infinitive without to. Daren't do, daren't say, daren't tell, dare not tell. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him what happened. Not I didn't to tell him. This is very important point to make. After some verbs, you can use a question word like what, whether, how, etc. To. We use this structure especially after verbs like ask, decide, know, remember, forget, explain, learn, understand, and wonder. Let's study these examples. We asked how to get to the station. Have you decided where to go for your holidays? I don't know whether to apply for the job or not. Do you understand what to do? Mm, yes. Also, verbs like show, tell, ask, advise, teach somebody what or how or where, when to do something. Can somebody show me how to change the film in this camera? Ask Jack. He'll tell you what to do. And now, having explained the lesson, Unit 54, we have now to turn the exercise to the exercises. Before we do the exercises for you, if you have any questions about the preceding ideas, preceding rules, please tell me. Let me know. Now we deal with exercise number 1. Complete the sentences for these situations. Shall we get married? Yes, let's. They decided to get married. Number 2, please help me. Okay, she agreed to help me. Number 3, can I carry your bag for you? No, thanks. I can manage. He offered to carry my bag for me. Number 4, let's meet at 8 o'clock. Okay, fine. They arranged to meet at 3 o'clock. Number 5, what's your name? Hmm, I'm not going to tell you. She refused to tell me or to tell him her name. She refused to tell him her name. Number 6, please don't tell anyone. I won't. I promise. She promised not to tell anybody. Now we turn to exercise number 2. Complete each sentence with a suitable verb. Number 1 is an example. Number 1 is done for you. Don't forget to post the letter I gave you. Number 2, there was a lot of traffic, but we managed to arrive to the airport in time. Number 3, Jill has decided, she has decided not to take a car or not to buy a car. Number 4, we have got a new computer in our office. I haven't learned how to use it yet. Number 5, Karen failed to give a contribution at the job interview. Number 6, we were all afraid to speak. Nobody dared to speak anything. Now we turn to exercise number 3. Put the verb into the correct form, to or ing. We have here, of course, you can see unit 353 for verbs with ing. When I'm tired, I enjoy watching television. It's relaxing. Number 2, it was a nice day, so we decided to go for a walk. Number 3, number 3. It's a nice day, Does anybody fancy going for a walk? Going. Does anybody fancy us or fancy going for a walk? Number 4, I'm not in a hurry. I don't want or I don't mind waiting for a few minutes. Number 5, they don't have much money. They can't afford to buy or to go out very often. Number 6, I wish that that dog would stop barking. It's driving me mad. Number 7, our neighbor threatened, yes, to call the police if you didn't stop the noise. Number 8, we were hungry, so I suggested having dinner early. Number 9, hurry up. I don't want to risk missing the train. Number 10, I'm still looking for a job, but I hope to find something soon. Right, now we turn to exercise number 4. We have here, make a sentence using the verb in brackets. Number 1 is an example. You have lost weight. You seem to have lost weight. Number 2, Tom is worried about something. He appears to be worried about something. Number 3, you know a lot of people. You seem to know a lot of people. Number 4, my English is getting better. It seems that my English is improving. Number 5, that car has broken down. It appears that car has broken down. Number 6, David forgets, things. David tends to forget things. Number 7, they have solved the problem. They claimed that they have saved or solved the problem. Finally, we have to do exercise number 5. Complete each sentence using what, how, whether, plus the verb or the following verbs. We have do, get, go, write, say, and use. Number 1 is an example. It is done for you. Do you know how to get to John's house? Number 2, can you show me how to use or to operate this washing machine? Number 3, would you know, yes, here, if there was fire on the building? Would you know if there was? Would you know when or how? Yes, would you know? Right here we have, would you know? Yes. So we have here, would you know? Would you know how to? Yes, we have here to use whether, yes, or what, when, and so on. And yes, would you tell me whether if there is, if there is a fire or there was a fire? Number 4, you will never forget how to ride a bicycle once you have learned. Number 5, I was really astonished. I didn't know what to say. I've been invited for the party or to the party, but I haven't decided whether to go or not. So number 3, would you know what to do? What to do? Yes, that's fine. Now we have done all the exercises. And if you have any questions, please tell me. I'd be willing and happy to help you. I think we have come to the end of this lecture. If you have any questions, please let me know. Tell me. And I'd like to thank you very much for joining me on this lecture. And I'd like to say goodbye for you or to you, and see you next lecture. Goodbye.